Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do before we get started. Go ahead, do your boy a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy is going live or when I'm dropping this heat right here. And let's get into it, man, because the internet is on fire. Everybody dropping YouTube videos, and I need to pull this thing up. I mean, people are going nuts. I mean, there's some hating videos out there, and there's some love videos out there. But Neely was dropping some knowledge on why Dylan left and a little bit on Kamani. And it's a lot of back and forth on both sides. The people that hate Deion in Colorado, of course, you know they dropping salt. And everybody that loves them, hey, they standing 10 toes down with their crew. But we're going to get into this video, man, and let's go. Yep.
The running back room just seen a lot of attrition. What's been going on? What can you tell people?
I can tell you what you just said. They were not at practice today. They were not in the building today. I think that this is one of those things, man, that you just have to look at the chronological order of how things happen. And I think it's just a red flag to college football out there. There are some people that do not want to compete.
Okay, right there. Now, I dropped that in my video yesterday, but I said there are 3 reasons. Not just that they that want to compete. Savion has been out of uniform for a minute. He's just been at practice, but he hadn't been suited up. No pads, no nothing, just his jersey on. So I'm assuming Savion is injured, and who knows where his position was. As far as Dylan goes, I don't know. Like I said in my video, there are three reasons why Dylan more than likely left. 1, somebody dropped the bag, and that's the biggest reason. Somebody dropped the bag, got to him, and said, hey, we got this paper over here. Come on. 2, it was some disturbance in their locker room. Somebody got in their feelings, and somebody didn't get along, and things weren't going right. And Dylan said, fuck it, I'm leaving. 3, he didn't want to compete. He didn't want to compete for that spot. We got another running back coming in. Damn, that's my daughter calling me. The guy from Ohio State coming in, and he didn't want to compete. And Charlie bumped up to second. Everybody's challenging for that first spot. Running backs are running backs. Your running back spot is always going to be challenged. So, it is what it is. But let's get back.
You know, it is no coincidence to me that when Coach Prime announced that Charlie Offerdall was going to be a number 2, and then we signed a running back from Ohio State, 2 guys leave. This is not the environment where you're going to be guaranteed anything. Alton McCaskill, his own statement when he left,
Correct.
he wants to be the one somewhere. And if he's not going to be the one, he's not going. We don't negotiate like that. The best players are going to see the field. If you don't feel you can compete and become the best player, we wish you well in your future opportunities.
Now, there's a truth, a lot of truth in that. The best player is going to see the field, no matter who you are, no matter where you are. And everybody's talking about Shedeur didn't have to compete for his spot. Travis ain't have to compete for his spot. Show me somebody on that team that's better than Shedeur and Travis in their respective positions. Nobody. So that's a non-starter. Everybody else has to compete for their spot. That Shedeur and Travis not having to compete for their spot is a non-starter because you don't have a better quarterback. And you don't have a two-way player as good as Travis on your team that can play both ways. You don't have a DB that's Travis. You have some wide receivers that's Travis. That's why Travis ain't the only wide receiver. And that's why he doesn't play wide receiver all the time. But let's get back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The way
Uh-huh.
that Shermer was developing for this offense, Dylan Edwards was part of it. You heard his press conferences, how he was now featured in the pass game and the run
Correct.
game.
Correct.
For you to have all that going for you and want to transfer for a better opportunity, because let's just keep it 100. These guys transfer for a better opportunity.
Yep.
And I can't knock you wanting a better opportunity. But I don't know what better opportunity than you have than when you're on a team with Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, and
Right.
you're still getting featured in the playbook.
Yep.
Like,
Correct. Now, I said that on my last video about Dylan leaving. Dylan is featured in the offense. There are plays designed just for Dylan. There are moments in the game that Dylan is nobody else can do this but Dylan. So for Dylan to just up and leave, it's out there. But people are jumping on Neely for saying these exact things. When they're saying he's bashing the kid, he's not bashing the kid. He's asking the question, why would you leave? And the opportunity is set up perfectly for you to succeed. It's not like you're not part of the offense. You're not part of the scheme. Half of the offense is designed for you. Yes, Colorado passes the ball a lot. And yes, they are going to pass the ball a lot this year. But when it comes to run plays, when it comes to passes out of the backfield, they are designed for you. Dylan's not a hell of a blocker in passing situations out of the backfield. So, yes, that brings Dylan out of the game, puts Charlie in the game, puts Micah in the game, puts somebody else in the game. But for the most part, you're RB1. You're going to get the ball. So why are you transferring? That leads me to my question. Money? Money? Or he had a fight with somebody in that locker room. But let's go.
I can't make sense of it where you think you're going to go and you're going to get more than that. There were schemes based on him. There were play calls drawn up based on him.
Correct.
As he said in a press conference a couple weeks ago, he was excited about the end of the pass game. Just last week, he asked me to mic him up for practice. Yeah. I mean, just last week. So when I look at the chronological order, Charlie goes up to firm two. We sign a running back. He leaves. It just sends a message to me. You don't want to compete. Same thing with
And what's wrong with having that question? What's wrong with asking that question as things are transpiring in real time? Though they might be a coincidence, but those are the questions that you ask. Yeah, you'll say, well, Alton came in last year and Dylan didn't leave. Yeah, but Dylan knew Alton was at half speed and he might not be at full 100 this year, last year. Now this year, Alton left. But why? Why do you leave? Because all this shit is unexplainable. What it is, what it is. Let's go.
Savion. He came from Jackson State with us, got here late. His waiver was approved. A lot of things were done to help him be able to transition smoothly. Scored a touchdown at TCU. Yep. You know, Dylan had that big day at TCU, and Savion still scored as well. So this running back room is always operated by committee, and everybody eats. But they chose to leave.
That
A
is
lot of
correct.
people on the outside we can see this as a surprise. Is this a surprise inside the building that Dylan Edwards entered the portal?
Let me tell you this, and I say this sincerely, Jay. Great question. I don't know a person on God's green earth that has been gifted with the level of discernment and forecasting that Coach Prime has. None of this stuff catches him off guard. He may not know that this guy was leaving on this day, but he's a great reader of body language and attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of seeing that a
If you're
guy
paying attention, you
not
would.
giving this all. Coach and I talked last night, and I tell you something I said to him, and he amened it. I'd rather find out mid-April than mid-September. Because a guy who will check out for an opportunity now will check out for an opportunity in October.
And that's the quote everybody is bashing Neely on. Because they're also getting people out of the portal. But It's a 50-50 quote because the people that you count on and the people that are on your team, when all of a sudden, out of the blue, they jump in the portal, then there is that question. That question is there. And it's a legitimate question. Did he leave because he had to compete? That's a legitimate question. You can't get mad at that. And you can't say he's bashing these kids because he's just speaking the truth. Yeah, but Neely's in the door. He's speaking for Prime. Neely's not speaking for Prime. Whatever Prime wants to say, I promise you, in a couple of weeks, you'll hear about it. Because Prime is going to tell you. He always does. You just have to pay attention. It might not be no names involved, but he will tell you. Y'all don't pay attention. I do. Let's go.
So, as Coach Prime will put it, God shakes a tree and the bad fruit fall off. The fruit is going to stay, it's going to be there. We're happy with what we got. There are going to be some more running backs coming in. We're going to have a fine run game, fine running back featured in the passing game. Of course, man, you cannot sugarcoat or try to diminish or water down the talent that Dylan Edwards. You can't even do that with Savion and his bowling ball style.
See, but all that praise, y'all look over. Neely, they don't like the fact that Dylan is leaving. And he's saying it, but y'all don't hear it. Because all y'all listening for is something to fuss about and cry about. He's giving them their flowers. He's telling y'all they're good people. They're good running backs. We just don't know why they leaving now, at this moment, at this time. And the greatest question is why? Because we're bringing in these backs to challenge for your spot. That's the purpose. Tell me a running back in the NFL that's the only running back on the team. You got to have at least 5 or 6 running backs in college because that's the only way your team can run.
We got to keep in mind, though, Mike has been running that ball.
Yes, he has.
And so, again, it gets back to me. Some people don't want to compete anymore.
I mean, you mentioned Micah, you mentioned Charlie. I mean, this running back room is going to be a big part of this team for sure.
Absolutely.
But the story's always been Shador and these wide receivers, especially all of spring. You know, Amari Miller's breakout.
Sure.
Micah Welsh has been one of the stories.
Sure.
You could even say Charlie. So
Sure.
while Dylan is, it's going to hurt. We're not going to sugarcoat it and say that this doesn't hurt because he's a very dynamic player. But the core pieces of the team are.
But y'all want to say he ain't giving it to him. He just told you it's going to hurt. Yeah, it's hurting that this guy that Prime has coached since Little League, that he swooped in and took from Notre Dame and said, hey, you going to be my running back. Come and run with me. All of a sudden, you just up and leave. No indication, no talk, no nothing. Just, I'm in the portal. Hey, who ain't questioning that? I know I am. Were there some bad communications? Did we have a blow up with somebody on the team? Or did somebody offer you a bag? But you just up and go? Come on, dog.
This team is built around Shador Sanders. You have a once-in-a-generational quarterback. This team is built around Travis Hunter. You have a once-in-a-lifetime two-way player, right? I'm fortunate enough, I'm 53, I've seen 2 of them. I've seen Sanders and now Travis Hunter, so I cheated. I got 2 in my lifetime. But most people out there only going to get to truly see this once in their lifetime. You have to predicate all you do around that talent. And how do you armor it and support it? It's much like the greatest show on turf. All right? You had those killer receivers out there, but look what Marshall Faulk was doing. You know, Dylan could have been that, or whatever running back comes here is going to be that, because there's going to be run plays.
Right.
There's going to be situational runs where you have different backs. Guys, I'll tell you who I think about. I think about Alfred McCaskill in this. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
wait a week.
yeah.
Look how the landscape changed in just 5 business days from when he transferred. You know, he wants to be the one. He wants to be some of the one. Right after he did it, the one opened up here. So.
Now that's some insight. That is some insight. Why did Alden McCaskill leave? He said his daddy said because he needs to be the one. He said it's not because he wanted to be the one. Then what was it? Because every running back they had last year was on the field. So you can't tell me you don't know that you're going to get the ball. That's crazy. But then again, these questions will never be answered.
Hey, let me tell you, we can't leave out of this. We can't leave out of the Kamani McLean part of this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We ain't going to get into that. We're not doing that. We all know why Kamani left. We don't care. That's on Kamani. He'll figure that out, and I hope he does. But anyway, man, we going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Y'all know how to turn up in the comments, as we always do. It goes down. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. And we out. Peace. See ya.